Is Gardner Minshew's time with the Las Vegas Raiders coming to an end? The Raiders' journey this season has been a roller coaster, and with each game, it seems they're edging closer to a major shakeup. Raiders fans everywhere are wondering, what's next for the team? After a tough string of losses, the spotlight has fallen on Minshew and his struggle to live up to expectations. With talks of trades and whispers of fresh talent in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Raiders are at a crossroads. If you're a Raiders fan, buckle up because this news is going to hit hard. Stick around, leave your comments, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any updates on the Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders started their 2024 season with high hopes, but a series of tough losses has led to some serious soul-searching within the team. After opening with a promising 2-2 record, the Raiders quickly found themselves on a downward spiral. 5 straight defeats, including a bruising 41-24 loss to the Cincinnati Bengals, have left fans frustrated and questioning what went wrong. Leading the team through this storm is Antonio Pierce, who has faced mounting pressure to deliver results. Each game reveals more cracks in the Raiders' armor, from defensive lapses to offensive struggles. But as the losses piled up, the blame has largely fallen on veteran quarterback Gardner Minshew. Once seen as a reliable force on the field, Minshew's performances have slipped, leaving many to wonder if he's still the right fit for the Raiders. Minshew, 28, signed a modest 2-year contract that carried the promise of stability and experience. However, his recent games have not lived up to the hype. With his position on the depth chart slipping, fans and analysts alike are asking, is it time for the Raiders to cut their losses and trade Minshew? This is the question hanging in the air as the team looks ahead to a challenging 2025 offseason. Gardner Minshew was expected to bring leadership and consistency to the Raiders, but his performances have been anything but steady. Over 7 games, Minshew has thrown 6 touchdowns and 8 interceptions, a record far below what the team needs to succeed. His inconsistency has been glaring, especially in games where every play counts and the stakes are high. During a critical matchup against the Bengals, Minshew lost his starting spot to Desmond Ridder, a move that spoke volumes about the Raiders' lack of confidence in him. Ridder, stepping in for an injured Aiden O'Connell, showed flashes of potential, but it also highlighted Minshew's declining role. Fans who once cheered for him now watch with bated breath, waiting for him to either regain his form or make way for fresh talent. In a season that has already taken a toll on morale, Minshew's struggles have made it harder for the Raiders to find any kind of rhythm. His declining performance has opened the door for speculation. Could the Raiders be looking to trade Minshew, moving on from the veteran as they seek a new direction for the team? With the 2025 offseason approaching, talks of a potential trade are heating up. Many analysts, including Christopher Klein from Fansided, believe that moving Minshew might be the Raiders' best option. The idea of trading him during the offseason would allow the team to focus on rebuilding with younger talent, possibly even looking to the draft for a new quarterback. Klein points out that while Minshew's value has declined in Las Vegas, he might still have appeal as a backup quarterback for other teams. His experience could prove valuable in a different setting, but in the Raiders' current roster, his role is diminishing. As the team eyes the future, names like Carson Beck and Cam Ward have started circulating as potential draft picks, signaling a shift toward younger, dynamic players. This shift marks a new chapter for the Raiders, who have tried their luck with veteran quarterbacks like Jimmy Garoppolo and now Minshew. But as these experiments have fallen short, it's clear that the Raiders may need to invest in fresh talent to secure a brighter future. While Minshew's time with the Raiders appears to be winding down, other players are beginning to emerge as possible leaders. Aiden O'Connell and Desmond Ridder, both young quarterbacks with promise, have stepped up when called upon, showing glimpses of what they could bring to the team if given a more prominent role. O'Connell's injury has temporarily slowed his momentum, but fans remain optimistic about his future with the Raiders. Ridder, on the other hand, has taken advantage of the opportunities to play, proving he has the skills and resilience needed to compete at the NFL level. His performance against the Bengals, despite the loss, showed a poise that many believe could be developed further. As the Raiders look to the future, it's clear that they already have 2 potential quarterbacks who could help shape the team's direction. But will the organization commit to developing O'Connell or Ridder, Or will they pursue a new talent in the upcoming draft? The 2025 NFL Draft offers the Raiders a chance to bring in a young quarterback who could potentially become the franchise's new face. Early speculation suggests the team is already considering players like Carson Beck and Cam Ward, two top prospects who could bring fresh energy and long-term stability to the team's offensive lineup. Drafting a quarterback would represent a strategic shift for the Raiders, who have spent recent years experimenting with seasoned veterans. But after seeing limited success with these moves, a young quarterback might be the answer the team has been searching for. Beck and Ward each bring unique strengths, and either could be molded into a leader for the Raiders. This decision is critical as the team rebuilds, and Raiders fans are watching closely. The 2025 draft could mark a turning point, potentially setting the Raiders on a path to greater success with a new, dynamic signal caller. Fans of the Raiders are passionate, and this season has been an emotional journey for them. Many have taken to social media to voice their frustration, offering their thoughts on Minshew's performance and the team's direction. As rumors of a trade circulate, the fan base is split. Some believe Minshew deserves another chance, while others are ready for a fresh start. This debate has fueled countless discussions, with fans speculating on who they'd like to see lead the team next year. The names O'Connell and Ritter come up often, but there's also excitement about the possibility of drafting a new quarterback. For Raiders Nation, this moment is about more than just the end of a season. It's about defining the team's future. The level of engagement from fans shows how much they care about the team's fate. Their voices are loud, and their expectations are high. The Raiders leadership knows they'll have to make the right moves to keep the fan base on board. As the 2024 season nears its end, the Las Vegas Raiders find themselves at a pivotal crossroads. The decision to potentially trade Gardner Minshew, bring in new talent through the draft, and possibly elevate young players like O'Connell or Ritter will shape the team's future. The Raiders are ready for change, and fans are eager to see which path the organization will take. This offseason promises to be one of the most important in recent Raiders history. With high stakes, major choices to make, and a loyal fan base demanding results, the Raiders must act decisively. For Minshew, this may mean the end of his time in Las Vegas, as the team looks to new horizons in A.